Okay, we got a quick video here for designers tips and tricks. This is again a sink front angle corner cabinet, and I do these when we have them come up. They're about probably 10% of what we do, not a lot of them, but I do them because they're a very good teaching thing for new designers, as well as materials that are required for us to be able to do this correctly. So here you have your a regular set of base cabinets that are just going to run along, but then the corner angle sink front is a separate piece. You see it framed here. It's a separate piece that's actually sold separately, and because of that, if this drawer front is against the side of this, this will bind and pinch. Could have issues, especially with a door opening like this. See how wide the door opens back past? So that 3-inch dishwasher panel on the left-hand side is absolutely necessary. So if you're designing this, you go, oh, I got 3 inches of space here. No, you don't. Not for this to work correctly. You need to put a 3-inch filler there and a dishwasher panel there and a 3-inch dishwasher panel on this side. Now, I want to go over the framing of this just so that if you have a question about materials and what all we're needing. So here you got 2x2 that's on the wall. That's the countertop bracing strip for the countertop to sit on. Here again, you've got the floor where we've got 2x2s along the edges, and you can see my laser line there. We actually set the laser up, project that out over the shelf, the front edge of this. This is actually a piece that we build and Craig jig into this end panel and into that end panel so that we can screw it to this space, and it just locks everything together. Everything is tied together nice and square. And then when we go to do our template for our floor, the template for the floor actually lays in where we can get our measurements for our center lines on the exit of the drain and all this. Now this wire here, of course, is going to be the disposer wire. We'll bring that up through the floor, and then we'll sheath it and conduit before we make it to the disposer again with it. But just giving you some idea of what a Craig jig is good for on the actual truck. All of this is pocket screwed. See this? Pockets. Every bit of that's pocket screwed. The actual enclosure of the dishwasher. So we've got these stiffeners here that are going in. They're going to be removed after the stone is installed. These stiffeners go in between the panels, top and bottom, and that holds that 9-inch cabinet in place to maintain a 24-inch opening, so that when they slide this massive piece of stone up here on top of this, that little 9-inch cabinet out there don't just twist around, hanging in the wind. And then right here on the back, you can see we took stretchers. We call those purlins. We put purlins in here, left to right are purlins, up and down are stretchers. We put purlins in here to make the back of that hole square again. And then here on this one, we actually did up and down stretchers against the back of this to the floor, so that you're sitting wood on wood on wood, which gives you the strength that you need for your countertop to be square on the back and also hold the support. I mean, that piece of top's going to weigh probably 350 pounds or so, plus the water weight and whatever else is on top. But just to give you an idea, the floor in here, you can see that 2x2s. We did a 2x4 stringer in the middle, very important for the center of the piece. Your plumbers, other people coming in behind us are going to get in there and lay down in that thing. And if it doesn't have something substantial, to hold it, then you're going to have problems. Now, one thing too, look at the backer that we've put here on this piece. That's actually a backer that goes to the floor, supports the front edge of the framing member behind the corner angle. And this is a reason, like I say, we charge more for the sink base angle front build-ins. Huge cabinet, 42 by 42 space, ton of room inside of it. But it's pretty labor intensive to build all this, as well as material intensive. But again, we only do this about 10% of the kitchens that we do. So I'm trying to make sure that we have a good record of what we need, how it's used, the charging and the materials. If you have a homeowner that wants to do this themselves, this is the kind of complexity that's going to need. You're going to need laser levels and stuff, pocket screws and stuff like this. So this is another reason this is probably a good idea for an installation on a corner angle instead of a do-it-yourself install. If you have other questions about this, I'd be more than happy to share. Give me a call at 423-650-1051. Have a good day.